Hi, and welcome to the Level Aces, where you can learn nonsense to useful things that you can apply on your daily lives. And today, you are probably wondering why I'm wearing on my jacket. This is actually my travel jacket. I used this once when I went to United States, and I used this the second time when I visited my sister for how many times I went there in Bahrain. So today, we just have a little video about giving you some advice on the important things that you have to be carrying, or you have to be compiling with uh, whenever you have emergency situations. And so I was like actually trying to list down things, and I keep on actually I'm trying to reduce the things, and I wanted to show you the most important things that you'll be benefiting with if you bring this along with you. So let's say if there's an emergency calamity, typhoon, or like I'm in the Middle East, we don't know what will happen. Um, Things could go crazy here, and we could have like an emergency evacuation going back to our country of origin. We don't know. So that's why I was just thinking what will be my next video. So I wanted to give you an advice on trying to list down things so that you would know what to prioritize in carrying with you in case you have to like move out from another country, or you have to like save these important things with you. So right now I'm going to give you something like in your emergency bag, like what I'm going to show you later. You have to have like a Swiss knife or an emergency knife, because this one is going to be like very efficient and very helpful, because let's say you're out in the woods or whatever, or let's say you're trapped somewhere in a place where it's surrounded with metals or with screws and everything. You just have to have this. This is the Leatherman Swiss knife, and it's skeleton tool. I think this is the basic one, although this isn't the smallest one. It has the knife, it has the screws, and it has um, the pliers there. So yeah, you have to have this. Okay, moving on now. Of course, we have to have the flashlight. Now, basically what we do now is that it's going to be impractical now to be buying flashlights with rechargeable no, I mean with those disposable batteries. So what I have here is from Bright Light. This is actually rechargeable flashlight. It's a mini flashlight. It comes with different sizes, but what I have is something that is very small, enough for my purse to carry out. And the last time I charged this, although I'm not using it very often, was like probably 8 months ago. And we didn't expect, like 3 weeks ago there was a brownout. So this is actually really really bright, as what its name would claim, and it's like you're having another fluorescent light in your room. So you have to have that. Plus, of course, you have to have in any forms and scissors, pair of scissors, in case you'll be needing them. And another is you have to have your identification, your passport, documents. Like with me, I'm always carrying my marriage certificate and my ID with me. Then of course you have to have your other cards. This is a card holder that where I have my credit cards, my ATM cards, local and international, and other identification cards and membership cards for my travels in case I need to use them. And another thing, you have to have your agenda. Of course, you're not going to go anywhere without even planning anything. And in case, during emergency, I've listed out some things that it's like passwords of my accounts and contact numbers in case I lose my memory and everything. So it's all here. And I'm just trying to imagine, will I be able to remember it? I don't know. But in case those smarty people who will be able to see me or find me in case I get lost, probably they would know an agenda. It's like a diary. So you would see a person's contact numbers and everything will be there. And of course, in case you feel lonely in places where you don't know where you will be going to, in case of emergency, you have to have your Bible with you because this will definitely guide you. Now, you don't know where you're going, so probably you would love to have some documentary things like taking pictures and everything. So make sure that your camera's charged anytime. You have to check this, and of course comes with it is the charger itself. So you really have to have that because you don't know, it's going to be the first time that you're going to go on a certain place or you're going to be evacuated. So you have to have the evidence that I survived and I've been there. And another pair of your specs in case the other one gets lost. So I have here my Versace and my PRADA eyeglasses, and of course, what is documentation of your journey if you don't have the pocket Wi-Fi. And I'm just hoping that on those emergency times, this internet will be working so well. Just pray that you'll have a spot where it's going to have a really, really nice signal. Now, what will be you have to have your keys because maybe you won't be leaving your place. At least you have your keys in case of somebody would try to come inside, you'll be able to lock it. Like our place doesn't have the double manual lock, so we all depend on the key, so you have to have your keys with you. Next is in case you will go out with all the gadgets and everything, don't forget your spare cables because you don't know, you're going to be lonely. You have to have your iPad or iTouch with you and your other cell phone with you, like mine. I got my BlackBerry passport, and of course, in case you get like kind of bored and everything, you have to have your spare speaker, and goes with your other extra cables that is also rechargeable. And you also have to have your USB because that has a feature for USB function. Now, you don't know if you'll be able to sleep around with people who are able to sleep with their lights on. So make sure you have your night blind or sleep blind in your purse with you, like mine. Now, with the being with other people, you don't know if you'll be able to use the washroom and everything. So I think most of the time you'll be just wiping your body and not having the full shower. Make sure that you're well hydrated, so you have to have your favorite lotion with you your cream with you, like mine, my cream 21. And whether it's night or day, of course, you cannot afford to not take care of your skin, even during emergencies. So a girl has to do what a girl has to do. So like me, I have my Nivea night and day cream. Can't leave home without that. And every time you apply anything on your face, you have to have facial wash. And of course, it's going to be a waste if you will be using the water where you have to be sharing with the other evacuees. So you have to have your micellar cleansing water from Garnier. Doesn't have to be that brand, but it will help if you have other source of fluid to wash off your face, even if it's not the makeup, the dirty residues of your dead cells and the dead skin, the superficial area of your skin, especially the face. You have to take care of that. And you cannot afford to apply a new cream if you haven't removed your old cream. And talking about taking care of your skin, even if it's an emergency situation, of course you have to stay healthy because you'll be dealing with other people who will be sleeping beside you. They might be coughing with you, so you have to have that energy. And a vital um, source of it is maintaining your immune system. So like with me, I have my vitamin B complex, my vitamin C, and my vitamin E with you. Fact from taking care of your skin, it's not only your skin that you have to take care of. You have to take care of your nails as well and your hair. And a part of the vitamins that I have mentioned, of course, you have to have some equipments to, quickly do a little manicure and pedicure. So, and a little foot spa. So you have to have the shawl, rechargeable callus remover, and in case you'll be sparing the electricity with other people, you have to have the manual callus remover. Then, together with that, for you to be able to perform your quick manicure and pedicure, you have to have your Shoal nails kit. This is a rechargeable one, and it comes with different blades or different tips where you can use to buff and shine your nails. So by that time, you don't need to have nail polish because you don't need that during emergency. You have to need these kits. Now, on to your other things in case there will be a severe heat or sunlight that you are going to be exposed to. You have to have spare of your sunglasses. Like mine, I have the Gap and the Lacoste sunglasses with me. Then you have to have track of time. And to have track of time, you have to have, aside from your cell phone, a watch. So I have here my Elle and my Michael Kors. It has to be two because in case the other one gets cracked or the other one gets stolen or probably the other one loses its battery, you have the spare one. You always have to be on track with the time. Now, others is you don't know. You might encounter newscasters who will be asking and interviewing you. So you have to be camera ready. You have to have your Revlon Color Stay 2-in-1 foundation with you. And of course, your different palettes for different occasions and for different time of the day. So I have here my Tarte Showstopper Clay palette. And I also have my Inglot Freedom System palette. I also have my Insta Runway Ready by Bobbi Brown palette. And my Mary Kay palette. So you have to have those. And you don't need a lot of kinds of volumizer for your eyelashes. Like with me, this one really works well your Maybelline Hyper Curl Volume, and even with, I think, 2 strokes of application per eyelashes, you will have that obvious difference for volumizing your eyelashes. And sometimes you will have you will have the time to fix your eyebrows, so you can use the pencil. Don't forget to, of course, save a spare of sharpener for your eye pencil. Then, if you're all in a hurry, you have to have this Morphe seal eyebrow stamp, the left and the right. Make sure that you have the left and the right, not only the left, not only the right, because you can't afford to be a one-sided person on a story if the newscasters will ask you. And for the quick concealer, your quick fix, I think this is the Everbelena quick fix concealer, gel concealer. Now, what else now? Because I am thinking, of course, you won't be able to have the time to shave. So you have to have the epilator with you. And those are rechargeable ones, so don't worry. And aside from that, your other identification, you have to have cash. So you have to bring your wallet with you. Plus, speaking of your wallet, remember that I have shown you like probably 9 Louis Vuitton bags that I have in my collection. Well, I couldn't live without them, and they're very important to me, so I have to pack them all. So I place them all inside my bag together with these things that I have shown you, so that in case of emergency, I won't be able to forget anything. Plus, the black epi there that you'll see, that you're seeing there behind me, that also has some of the things that I have inside, like my underwear and sanitary pads and some lotion with me in case that I get to be I need to be rehydrated. Now it's going to be a boring thing if there won't be any electricity. The gadgets that I've shown you will be useless because you won't be able to use them. How will you charge? So don't forget to bring your guitar with you in case, so that you won't have a boring day and you'll be helping other people who are depressed. Now, I'm thinking now, is there anything that I forgot with all my list there? Because probably they're all complete. And oh, one more thing before I forget. You have to have at least a ball pen with you, because this can also be a quick and emergency protection for you, like a weapon for you, so that you could be able to protect yourself. Now, let's see. On my every video, I always have him. So how will I be able to go on my emergency exit if in case I won't be bringing this little guy? So of course, I have to bring him. And then, it's not going to be easy if you don't have enough pillow. So, might as well bring your own neck pillow in case of emergency. Now, let me show you what I have in my bag. Do you think you are ready to go. So that's your emergency bag. And of course, guys, this video won't be possible without your thoughts and your comments. So please share your thoughts and your comments. Probably I forgot some things that you should be including in your emergency kit. You can leave your comments below, and you can also check my other social media accounts, and you have the right to like and subscribe, because in my channel you learn nonsense to useful things that you can apply on your daily life. So try to say and try to make comments. Maybe I forgot something. Okay, bye.